Starting my session, any questions in previous the topic? Oh, I have given some assignments also, right? Let me share that. After reading the data from the user, sorry, from file, we need to do something. We need to find out. Right, after try and catch block, just we discussed with the files concept. And in that, these three questions. So tell me your confidence levels on these programs. Are you able to do these programs? Are any confusions? Are okay? What exactly? Otherwise, directly we can jump into the SQL, and I will show you how to connect your application, like a Python application with the database. If you're confident, okay, I will skip this one. Otherwise, I will complete this one. Then I will go for the SQL. Then we'll go for the Python and database connectivity. Yes, yes, confirm, guys, confirm, guys. First, we need to check whether, right, whether it is a alphabet or not. Then within the else block, you need to write whether it is a digit or not. Other than alphabets and digit, that is special character only. No need to write the specific conditions. Oh, that is very lengthy thing. Like for each and every alphabet, for each and every special character, you should know ASCII character. No, in motherboard itself, they didn't given any sequence for the special characters. In the keyboard also, they didn't given any specific range. Because a few characters below 97 is there, few characters above 120 is there. There is no specific range for the special characters. So that's why I'm suggesting here, if it is not alphabet, if it is not digit, the remaining things are the special characters only. Mhm. Okay, which means you are printing, right? So two things here. One thing is directly we can write here, the given character should be greater than or equals to capital A, and CH should be less than or equals to capital Z. So this is for upper characters. So which means you are saying directly the alphabet should be greater than A or greater than or equals to A, and it should be less than or equals to Z. Then you can print that character. Second thing, you can take like this directly. We can take here is lower method is there, na? Is lower method or is upper method is there, so that you can check whether it is uppercase or not. If it is a true, then you can print that ch variable. Two things we have. Okay, so then we'll do one thing. Yeah, we'll do one thing. So I will complete the program. So later we'll go for the database. So here we have a student.txt file, and just I'm going to enter here few letters. I can say here, hi, hello. Oh, I can say here, welcome to Python. That's it. These are the characters. Okay. Now let me read the data from the file. Just I'm going to take here, first of all, f is equals to open. Okay, within the open function, just I'm going to write here, I can say student.txt file, and I'm going to provide here the reading permissions on this one. Okay, that is small. All right. So after that, just I'm going to read the data and I'm going to store the data in some text variable. Okay, so text is a variable. Simply, I'm going to take here the read method. To read the data, we are using the read method, and finally, we are storing the data into the text variable. So from text variable, we need to iterate one by one character. So I can take here ch in text. From text, we can take the one by one character and we can print that character. Okay, let me show you that one first. I can take here ch and end is equals to space. And I can say here, just I'm going to give you here the comma only so that each and every character will be separated with the comma. See here, first of all, it is reading h, comma, a, comma, I, comma, space, comma. So like that, it is giving the comma. But now what exactly we are doing is, the question is we need to print that lowercase alphabets or we need to find out how many are there. So here, how many are there, right? Okay, I will show you both the cases. Okay, simply we can take here ch should be greater than or equals to uppercase. Okay, Mujib, which one you didn't get? Uppercase letters or lowercase letters? Okay, just I'm going to take here. Just I'm going to take here less than or equals to z so that we can print that alphabets. So I can say here ch variable and I'm going to take here end is equals to little bit space. That's it. Then you will get only uppercase letters in that string. Let me run this and I will show you this one. See here. So in this file, the uppercase letters are first one is H. Again, we got H, that is from hello. Welcome, completely welcome is the uppercase letters only. And finally, the P is uppercase letters. That's it. We got uppercase letters like this. We are iterating one by one character, and after that, I'm checking whether the character is greater than A and less than Z, then you'll get the uppercase letters. Or if you want to print only the lowercase letters, just we need to give here small g and I can say here small a so that you'll get only the lowercase letters. Only lowercase letters we got it. But if you want to find out the count, I can say here low count is equals to 0 and u count, that is uppercase count, is equals to 0. Then in this situation, just I can say here L count equals to L count plus 1 and okay, L if CH should be greater than or equals to capital A and CH should be less than or equals to capital G. Then you can take here U count is equals to U count plus 1. That's it. Then finally we can print. I can say here number of uppercase letters, that is U count variable. Similarly, just I'm going to give here number of lowercase letters, that is U count. Now, when you run this program, simply it will give you the count only. It will not display that one, just it will give you the count. So 10 and 10. So maybe if you count this one, you'll get that one. So uppercase letters I'm counting here first of all. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the P is the 10. Yes, that's correct only. And the lowercase letters here the 2 and here 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 are there, na?
Well, actually, there you entered U count again instead of L count.
Okay, okay. Sorry. So this is for lowercase, just we need to give here L count. Yeah. So that's it. Then you'll get the lowercase letters count as well as uppercase letters count. Okay. See here, we got the 30. Mujib, maybe something you did a little bit mistake. Just I'm going to share this code in the chart window. So once again, check from your end also. Okay, I will show you that one also. This is one way. And the second way is, instead of writing the whole code, what you can do is ch dot is lower method. This is the L count, and instead of this one, I'm using here ch dot is upper method. Meaning think the same, just whatever the, just there you have used actually hard code, but here you are using the predefined function. That's it. Logic is same. If you use these functions also, internally that code will be executed. Whatever the code previously we have written, the same code will be executed. But of course, Python will take care of that conversions and all these things. Previously, as a programmer, you have written that code. See here, again, we got the 10 and 13 only, same. This is only the change. Okay, so this is one program. Okay, so what about two other programs? Clear, or should I explain? Confirm guys, then I will give you the MySQL link or any one database, not only MySQL. If you want to work with any other databases, just you can work with the database. So just we'll see the basics of basic SQL queries first. Then I will show you how to connect with the database. Yeah, that is AEIOU. After reading the data, what I can do is just I can take here ch in text again, and I'm going to take here ch equals to a or ch equals to e, ch equals to I, ch equals to o, ch equals to u. So similarly, of course, we need to write uppercase, lowercase letters also, but this is the vowel. I can say this is the v count is equals to 0. Consonant is nothing but I'm going to take here the c count is equals to 0. The first thing is we should check the condition. First of all, the given character should be is alphabet or not. If it is the alphabet, then you can check whether it is a, whether the specific character is a E, I, O, U or not. Then what we can do here, this is the vowel, right? Just I can take here v count is equals to v count plus 1. And one more thing here, just we can say here elif. Same thing again, we can write for the small letters also, or here also we can write that one, not an issue. Okay, I'm going to take here again small u and small o, small I, e, as well as a. Right, again here also we need to increment the same variable. This is also vowel only. It is uppercase letters or lowercase letter, both are else other than A, E, I, O, U, uppercase letters as well as lowercase letters. that is consonant. Just I can say here C count is equals to C count plus 1. That's it. And we can print number of vowels, that is V count. And similarly, I can say here number of consonants, that is C count. First of all, you are reading the string, and after that you are storing the data into the text variable. So from this you are taking the one by one character, and first of all you are checking that character is alphabet or not.
Sir, we found spelling mistake. Second line.
Oh, okay. So now, in case if it is alphabet, then only we can say that is consonant or vowel. If it is not an alphabet, whether if there are any digit or special character, we cannot say that is consonant also. That is not vowel and that is not a consonant. First of all, that is not an alphabet. So that's why I'm saying here, first of all, I'm checking whether it is alphabet or not. If it is alphabet, then we are checking whether it is a AEIOU, small AEIOU. Then we are incrementing the V count variable. Otherwise, yes, it is alphabet, but other than AEIOU, the remaining alphabet, then it will count the C count variable. That's it. Now let me run this one. Okay, so here in Python, directly we need to use the OR instead of using the pipe symbol. Just use the OR operator. That is only the mistake here. Directly we can use OR operator. That's it. Now let me run this one and I will show you that one. See here, total number of vowels, that is 9, and the total number of consonants, that is 14. So if you just compare with this text, you can find out the total number of vowels, that is 9. That is A, I, yes, 2 vowels are there here. E is one more vowel, 3. O is one more vowel, 4. And E here, 5. 6 here, 7 here, 8 here, and again O here, 9. That's it. The remaining letters are the consonants. Total 14. 14 plus 9, that is total 23. So that is about actually vowels count as well as consonants counts.
Madhuri,
Yes, yes.
is there any option like putting up that CH again and again, instead of CH again and again? Can't we put that A comma E comma I comma O U like that? Not repeating that much time. CH equal or like that.
One thing we can do here, yeah, understand. You are feeling this is lengthy, right?
Yes.
So what we can do is, okay, definitely we need to use some set of values. Otherwise, we cannot do that one. We can do one thing. Just we can take here the list, and within this list, you should maintain at least AEIOU like this. But definitely we need to maintain in a list. Otherwise, we cannot. Otherwise, the program cannot understand.
So we need
I
to set the next position.
right. Here we need to write like this. Then what we can do is here. No need to write this much of code then. Then I can say here. CH, I can say not in. There is a condition here, CH not in. in list. Or ch in list, then we can count. We can do like this. But here we need to write the like small letters also. A, E, I, O, U. Okay, here we need to write. Then we can say this is vowels, but here we need to take here CH should be is alpha also. Okay, if it is alpha, then we can take consonant. Because why I'm taking this point is other than alphabets, in case if we have any other, okay, definitely we have alphabets only, directly we can give the else. Yeah, directly we can give the else also. So this is one more way to find out the vowels and consonants. In case within the if condition, if you are feeling that is a little bit lengthy, then at least you can take this list and you can find out like this. But remember, this is possible in Python only, not in other languages. But previous logic is it will work on C, C++, Java, everywhere that logic will work. That is global logic. Because in remaining languages, there is no list concept. No? So that's why it is not possible in other programming languages, but in Python it is possible, not a problem. Yes, someone is saying something. No, if that is in list, then that is vowel only. Na? We cannot say that is consonant. If it is not vowel, then that is consonant. See, yeah, that is what I'm saying. Here we can take else block directly, or we can check whether it is the alphabet or not. See, in our program, okay, in our file, there is a chance to enter digits also and special characters also, right? Hmm. Okay, I will give you one sentence here. Hi, 123 dollar hash some Nagulej. So it is reading the first character, right? It is reading the first character and it is checking CH is in list or not. Yes. CH is in list or not? H is in list or not? No, right? Okay, assume this is only the text. This is the text in the file. From this, it is taking only the first character, that is H. The H will be stored in CH variable. And after that, CH in list or not. It will check whether the H is present in this list or not. So H is present in this list or not? No, this is consonant, right? If it is a consonant, means if this condition is not satisfied, then it will go to the else if, and it will check first of all whether it is an alphabet or not. Yes, if it is alphabet, and it will count the consonant. Consonant count, we got it. So similarly, A also, it will read the A and it will check whether the A is present or not. Okay, if it is a present, then V count will increment. Then after that, it will read the I and it will check whether the I is present in the list or not. Then this will be incremented. When it reads a 1, but 1 is in list. No, right? 1 is not present in this list. Else if it will go to the else if condition, I am checking 1 is the alphabet or not, first of all. If it is the alphabet, then only we are counting the consonant. Otherwise, we are not counting that one. Just remember. Okay, I'm going to take, first of all, I will do one thing just for your clarity purpose. I'm going to give you, this is only the text. So that you'll get some clarity first. Okay, so I'm printing that count also, right? Okay, that's fine. And if you run this example, CC count, where is that? Okay, I'm writing this one once again. Okay, so in this, there are 4 vowels and 4 consonants. That is correct or not? Just check that one. 4 vowels in this string, 4 consonants in this string. What are the 4 vowels? Vowels are 4, right? That is okay. UN. That's it. 4 vowels, we got it. 4 consonants. H, N, G, L. It is not counting digits, special characters. So now tell me your logic. If you remove ch dot alphabet, then that is the danger. Simply it will give you the consonant for the digits and special characters also. Okay, so in case if you make this one as else, the first problem is it is giving the consonants are 9. That is wrong actually. 1, 2, 3 is not a consonant. 1, 2, 3 is first of all not an alphabet, but still it is counting this one also. Special characters also it is counting. That's why we need to add ch dot alpha only. Okay, now you are saying something nested if concept. What is that? No need, no need, no need, because this list contains only alphabets. There is no problem. This list contains only alphabet, but ch may be digits and other than that special characters. Then definitely it will fail, na? Okay, so you are thinking maybe this is the digit or special characters, but definitely there is no special characters and there is no digits here. Then definitely the condition got failed. Definitely the V count will not increment. Right, right. Previously we didn't initialize, right? We didn't take the list concept. We didn't take the list concept. Then inner loops concept is required. If you write ch equals to a or e I o u something like that, if you want to write, then we need to take there is a method is alpha method. There compulsory we should take the nested if concept. Yeah. But good. I'm happy in case if you're asking some questions because at least you are thinking, right? You are thinking and logically you are improving the skills. Okay, I'm happy in case if you ask this type of doubts, not an issue. Right. Any other questions do you want to ask? Yeah, like this, you need to try. Remember, you need to try a lot of programs. And especially the Python is easy when compared to other programming languages. Other programming languages, we need to write a lot of code to solve simple issues also. But in
Yes, we
Python,
can add one more. Sorry, Naval.
yeah, tell me.
We can add one more statement for numerics also, right?
Yeah, in case your requirement is if you want to find out the number of digits also. Yeah,
Then
one more.
what's the code for that special character?
Sorry, I didn't get you. Just I can take here ch dot is a digit I can take here. And here I can do the digit. But other than that, the remaining cases are the special characters.
Yes,
If it is, I'm going to give you that one also. Other than this list, just I'm going to remove each and everything now. I'm going to give you here special characters count also. Just you'll get some clarity on that one. Just I can take here D count. Let's take here digits count, right? And A count, that is nothing but alphabet count. And S count, that is nothing but a special characters count. So in this, I would like to find out the how many number of digits are there, how many number of alphabets are there, how many number of special characters are there. Okay. So let's take here very simple thing. I'm reading the one by one character. Okay, I'm reading the one by one character, and later just what I can do is just I'm going to take here ch is digit. If it is a digit, then I'm going to increment here d count variable. But we can write this method within the Python only. But otherwise, what we can do is, if it is a different programming language, we can take here ch should be greater than or equals to 0. Just I'm talking about the global language. ch should be less than or equals to 9. This is also possible in Python, but this logic is possible in every language. Okay, fine. Anyway, coming to the Python only. If it is a digit, I'm counting this one. Else, if it is not a digit, just I'm checking, okay, maybe it is alphabet. Just I'm checking that one also, and I'm going to increment that a count is equals to a count plus 1. Else, I'm going to say here that is a special characters. That is s count equals to s count plus 1. So finally, just let me display here number of alphabets. That is a count. I can say here number of digits. That is a d count. Next one is the number of special characters. I can say that is s count. That's it. That's it. Now, according to this particular string, and yeah, we can read the data from the file also. But here, just you can check number of alphabets. First of all, that is 8. That is nothing but a high 3 and Nagul 5. Total 8 characters. That is correct. Number of digits, that is 3. That is 1, 2, 3. And number of special characters 2. That is dollar and hash symbol. Just I'm going to send this code in the chart window also. Are you getting the code in? Are you getting messages in the chart window? Because I'm getting here the retry option also. You're able to see messages right in the chart window. Fail to send now. So this is another code. Fine. Any other questions? Sorry. Okay. So coming to the database point of view, what exactly you need to do is, first of all, you need to install one software in your system. So I will give you that URL also. What I will do is, I'm going to give you some video, guys. Okay, so I'm going to give you some video just to download the MySQL software from that one. Just yeah, I have pasted that URL also there. Don't worry. So just you need to concentrate in case if you face any issues, then just you need to okay, here I have explained each and everything. But of course, definitely will not face any issues to install that one. Just this is the link. Just to download from this the MySQL. And in case if you don't know exactly how to install the software, then just watch these videos. Okay, but definitely you will not face any issues. Everything is next option only. So you will not face any issues. So to install the MySQL software. So don't worry, just I'm going to share this link in the chart window. So one thing is, first you need to download this one and you need to install that software. Let me know, guys, whether the link is received or not, because I'm getting here. Okay, but I have only one option. This is just okay. That is NTech Solutions. But I don't know whether you will get this option or not in case if you type NK. So this video you need to watch. So in that I have given the URL also and explained each and everything also. Okay, I'm not suggesting exactly, okay, you need to watch this video only. But in case if you get any error, then you can watch that. Or otherwise, just 1 minute, guys. I will rejoin and once again I will check the chart window because I'm sending messages. Now, can you please check and confirm? Are you able to see the message in the chart window? Okay, yeah, check that one, but let me know in case if you're struggling with this one. Okay, but today also this problem. Huh? Okay, so that's fine. Let's see. So just there you can find out the very simple, guys, very simple process, that is just you need to install that software first of all. Once if you install, just to go to start menu and type here the MySQL, and here you can find out the MySQL command line client. So directly it will ask you the password, just to enter the password. Okay, in my system I have entered that password is root only, just it is giving like this. But before working here, you should know something about the database first of all. So normally database is nothing but we can say just a storage area, guys. Normally in industry, one thing we will use the files concept depending on the project requirement. And mostly we will use the RDBMS. RDBMS is nothing but a relational database management system where we can store the data in the form of rows and columns. So normally if you observe in our local missions, if you store the data, how we will store the data? Okay, how we will store the data in the form of actually the files only. It may be the text file, document file, Excel sheet, PDF, image files, audio files, video files. Yeah, normally each and every user will store the data in the form of files. Okay, so files, just I'm giving the just example, that is image files. I can say here audio files, video files, as well as the text files. I can say here XLS X files, that is Excel sheets, and PDF files. So like this, we have n number of files. We will store the data like this only. But there is a disadvantage in files concept. Actually, this is called actually FDBMS, guys. FDBMS. So file database management system. So internally operating system will give you this one, file database management system, where we can store the data in the form of files. The disadvantage is mostly we don't have any security here. Anyone can delete the file and anyone can access the file. But of course, there are separate softwares like folder locks as well as file lock softwares are there. But by default, files are public. Anyone can open that files and they can update the data. They can delete the data. They can insert the new data also. So less security when compared to the RDBMS. So now coming to the one more DBMS, that is, okay, I said here RDBMS, right? So which means relational database management system, where we can store the data in the form of rows and columns. Normally industry people will use the RDBMS only, but files is not outdated, guys. Remember, files also we will use depending on the project requirement. So RDBMS is nothing but okay, we have different softwares like SQL is there, that is MySQL is there, SQLite is there, and Oracle is there, and I can say here MS SQL Server is there. So we have a lot of databases in the market. Okay, if you want to store the data, so we have a lot of databases in the market. That is completely depending on your project requirement or depending on the project language, whatever the front-end technologies you are using or whatever the back-end technologies you are using, just based on the compatibility, they will use the databases. But most probably, almost 90% is the same commands in all the databases. If it is RDBMS, definitely just a way of interaction is different. So if you want to interact with the MySQL, basic commands are different. If you want to interact with the SQLite, Oracle, MS SQL Server, just way of interaction is different. But SQL is common in each and every database. Okay. So remember, in case if you have some idea about the MySQL, then SQLite is easy, Oracle is easy, MS SQL Server is easy. Just you need to just that is just a matter of 1 or 2 days to learn how to interact with the database. Otherwise, simply you can say, okay, I know I have some knowledge on all these databases after completion of this. So now first thing is, if you want to interact with this one, normally what we need to do is we need to write actually the SQL queries. We need to write actually SQL queries. SQL stands for structured query language. SQL stands for structured query language, which is used to interact with the database. So as a programmer, we need to write some code. As a database developer, we need to write the code to interact with the database, to store the data, to update the data, to delete the data, to retrieve the data, whatever the operations you want to do. Just for that purpose, we need to write some queries. But here in this, I need for this course, just you need to know how to create a table first thing. Okay, we should know here the very basics, that is how to create a table and how to insert a data into a table. To create a table, how to insert the data into a table, and how to select the data, which means retrieving the data from the table. And just we need to know here one more part, that is update data as well as delete data also. So all these points we should know, guys. But finally, after completion of this one, yeah, here we will learn some basics of SQL queries. But as a programmer, no need to write this SQL queries, but you should know how internally it is getting the data, it is deleting the data, updating the data, which SQL query is executing internally. As a programmer, you should know that part. Okay, so the first thing is in MySQL, especially first thing is we need to create a database. So in that database, we can create the tables. After that, we can work with the these operations like inserting, deleting, updating, all these things. So especially, okay, in MySQL, if you want to create the database, just I'm going to give here the command create database. So the syntax is just we need to give here create database and the database name we need to give. Okay, so the database name is, I can say here, Python batch is the database name. That's it. In this way, we need to create, and each and every query ends with a semicolon. Let me take here the query like this. Just I'm going to take here create database. I will increase the font size so that. Right. In case if you want to create the database, just I can take here create database, and just I'm going to give you here the database name is Python batch. That's it. Database got created successfully. But if you want to check whether really database got created or not, what we can do is just we need to give here show databases. It will show you the list of databases present in the MySQL server. So here if you observe, yes, Python batch database got created. If you want to drop this database, okay, this is the database creation, and this query we will use to check whether really the database got created or not. So it will show you the list of databases available in this MySQL. And in case if you want to drop, just we can use here drop database, and we can use the database name also. Okay, I'm going to delete here ABC database. Just let me show you here. Okay, so deleted successfully. Once again, if you run show databases and it is not showing that information. Okay, so just remember the first command is creation of databases, and the basic command, one more thing here you need to remember, drop databases. So if you want to drop the database, what we need to do here, we need to give here drop database name, whatever the name you want to give, just you can give that one. Now after that, if you want to connect with the database, okay, so if you want to connect with the database, very simple thing, just we can use here use the database name we need to give, that is I can say here Python batch. That's it. So each and every database contains actually some tables. After connecting here Python batch, I will show you how to display the list of tables. But right now there is no tables, right? So simply it will give you the error, sorry, empty set. So in this way, we can use a show tables so that it will give you the list of tables present in the database. So this is just to connect with the database. And within this database, if you want to check the list of tables, we can use the show tables query. Okay, so that is one thing you need to remember. Show tables. That's it. And this query is for what? to view list of tables present in database. The database you have selected. So in the database, if you want to check the list of tables, we can use this one. Next thing is if you want to check or if you want to create the table. Okay, before creating the table, remember if you want to take the string type of data, we need to use the data type like a char, sorry, varchar. Or if you want to take integer type of data, so which means the numerical type of data, simply we can use the int. Or if you want to take here the decimal type of data, just we can use here float data type. So just these are the normal data, and in SQL we will use all these data types. For string we need to use varchar. For integer just we need to use the int here. For decimal just we need to use the float here. Okay, so now if you want to create the table, just very basic syntax here. I can give here create table, and the table name is equals to student. Okay, whatever the table name you want to create, just you can give the table name. And after that, within the brackets, we need to give here. I'm going to give here the name is the column and the data type I'm going to give here and followed by the size also. So which is nothing but a name is one column, and for that I'm going to give the data type that is varchar, which means it will support the string type of data, and the maximum number of characters is 20. But of course, this is your wish. In case if you want to give here 100, 200, 300, that's your wish. But I'm thinking, okay, mostly the name is 20 characters only. That's why I have given here 20. But you can extend, not a problem. But if you want to take one more column here, just we can give here one more column and followed by int data type. But for int, no need to give the capacity here because by default it will take the 11 digits. That's why I didn't given this one. So that's it, guys. And finally, we need to end with the semicolon. So in this way, we can create the table. Okay, so let me show you that one here first. I can say here once again, I'm going to create a table. Create table name, that is student, and after that I'm going to take here name varchar of 20 and marks integer. That's it. Table got created. If you want to check that one, simply we can use the show tables, and here it will show you the student table. So after that, if you want to insert the data into this table, just we can use here command like insert into student values. This is common. Insert into table name values, and based on these columns, just we need to give the values. So first column is name, second column is marks, right? Just I'm going to give here, I can say here triple A is the name and the marks is equals to 90. That's it. Just we need to separate with the comma, and if it is string type of data, we need to pass within the quotations. Otherwise, the quotations is also not required. See here for numerical data, I'm not passing any quotations. This is one record. Similarly, just I'm going to enter the different data. I can say here triple B and 34, and I can say here triple C 23, triple D, and I can say here 33. That's it. Okay, forget to add the comma here. That's it. So in this way, we can insert the data into the table also. Okay, let me write that commands here. So just take the screenshots also, guys. But definitely we will not use this type of queries, but not lengthy queries. Basic queries we will write in the Python. Insert data into a table. How to insert the data? Just we can give here insert into. I can say here if it is student, I can give here student values, and whatever the value we can give that values here, and each and every query ends with the semicolon. That's it. So similarly, I'm going to give here so few values. Okay, so just string type of data should be within the quotations. The remaining values we can pass directly. That's it. In this way, we can insert the records. And finally, if you want to retrieve the data, okay, so just basic idea here we have seen creation of table, inserting the data into the table. Don't worry, we'll see tomorrow also once again in depth. Then only I will connect with the database. But just I'm giving the brief idea how to create a table and what are the data types present in SQL, how to create database, how to drop a database, how to connect with the database. Create database, drop database, connect with the database. Later, just you need to remember the few data types, creation of table and inserting the data. Now, if you want to retrieve the data, okay, if you want to retrieve the data, that is selecting the data, just we can use here, select a star from table name. So which means selecting star is nothing but all the columns from table name. So from this table, you'll get all the columns. Just you can say here, I can take here, select a star from student, and here it is giving all the columns. So like this, we can retrieve the data from the table. But we'll see in case if you want to retrieve the specific data, just we can give here, select a star from student. I can take here the where marks in case greater than or equals to 50. Then you'll get only those information. So here we can use the where classes also, where marks greater than, less than, equal to, not equals to, or where name is equal to something. So like that we can retrieve the specific data also. But remember the basic idea, how to retrieve the data from the user. Just we need to use a select a star from table name. So this is one thing. And coming to the one more point, if you want to update the data. Okay, so if you want to update the data, so by mistake, there is a chance to enter some wrong values, right? I'm going to change here triple C score, that is 23 to 70. So let's see here how we can do that one. But before that, I'm going to display the data once again, select a star from student, right? Right. If you want to update the data, simply we can use here update table name, set marks is equals to the new score, where name is equals to whom you want to save or to whom you want to update. Just we need to give that one. And once again, if you observe after completion of that command, and here you can see. So here we have 23, but here you have 70. Simple command, update student, set marks is equal to 70, where name is equal to something.
Sir, we can call back the deleted data.
That is possible in transactions only. By default in RDBMS, each and every command is auto committed. We cannot roll back. But in transactions, definitely, yeah, the deleted data, updated data also we can roll back, not a problem. Not only update, delete, each and every transaction we can roll back. So that's why in case by mistake, if the amount is detected from your account, immediately the amount within minutes only you'll get that amount. Okay, sometimes it will take because of the network issues, it will take so one day also. Yeah, we can roll back. We can roll back to deleted data, updated data, inserted data also we can roll back, not a problem. But that is possible in transactions only. Okay, so the basic update command is like this. Just we can update like this. And finally, if you want to delete, very simple thing, just we can give here delete from student and where name equals to just whatever the record you want to delete, just you can give that name. That's it. deleted successfully. And finally, if you want to check the data, simply we can use the select a star from table name so that you can check only 3 records now. So like that in SQL, especially you need to know all these operations, how to select the data, how to update the data, how to delete the data. But don't worry, all these operations again we will work it student set marks is equal to something 70 where name is equals to triple C. And coming to the delete operation, just we can say here delete from int where name is equals to triple D. That's it. So just to decide here which record you want to delete. So based on that, we can give this delete command, update command, which score you want to update. Just you can give this one, and to whom you want to update that you need to specify here. Selecting is very simple, just to start from the table name so that you'll get the star. And this is the inserting the data, and this is the creation of the table. So here, this is create table. That's it. So all these things, just you need to remember the basics part you need to remember. Basics part you need to remember. And tomorrow, I will show you how to connect with the database. But for tomorrow class, just to watch that video once again, try to install this one. So parallelly, you can complete all these operations. Okay, the first thing is for tomorrow, just you need to install this one and get ready with the PyCharm IDE also. In case you didn't install the PyCharm IDE, get ready with the PyCharm, get ready with the MySQL and these basics commands enough. Because in program, definitely we will not write lengthy queries. I will show you how to connect with that one. If you install parallelly along with me, you can do that one. Okay. So just to find out that one, just have given the link, but it is not working. Okay, so let me try once again the same code here. Check once again, guys, in the chart window. I hope now the message got sent. And then right now there is no solution. Why alternate is the problem? Can you take the screenshot of this one? Just the basic comments. Because I know programs you can do, but this is a little bit new now. So this is one thing. And this is one more thing. Okay, so right, guys, that's it for today from my end. Yes, I have one more session. That's why I'm closing a little bit early. Yeah, let me know. Over to you in case if you have any questions. But for tomorrow, just to remember, MySQL you need to install along with the PyCharm so that we will connect Python to database. Okay. Okay. Q here int of 12 or 15. 12 or 15. Give 15. Increase the range. No, by default, it will first two characters different purpose. Better give more than that. It will work. So any other questions, guys? Otherwise, we can close the session.
No, sir.
Okay, so that's it for today then. See you tomorrow again the same time. And tomorrow we'll complete the Python with the